there are questions, if there's a public outcry, we know how the public can be angry at art, which I think is fantastic. I mean, the world is crumbling around us, and you put a piece up on Park Avenue, and thousands of letters go to the mayor. What are you spending money on this stuff for?
Exactly.
Okay, that's all right. It is causing an emotional response for some reason, and art has always done that. We've had throughout history, art has raised a fury of emotion.
It's clear that this city has been activated by the gates. We're in the snow and the city is packed with people. For me, what's extraordinary is to hear people talking about public art. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's thinking about it. Everyone's evaluating it. It's on people's minds.
Doris Friedman would have loved the gates. It's everything that she wanted. It's free. It's big. The public can see it. I don't know that she would ever have envisioned something that literally millions of people will see in person.
This kind of spectacle is like a rising tide. It creates opportunities and new ideas and new thinking and new spending.
February is a month when the hotels are half full, the museums have low attendance typically, a lot of the restaurants don't get extra business, and in fact, this February for 16 days, they're literally full. Can't get a table at a restaurant, the stores are reporting record business, the museums are at capacity.
All our projects, they're unique, meaning that there never be again another gates, like never be again another umbrellas, or another surrounded island. We do not know how the project will look. This is why each project is exploration, expedition with something we're enjoying. It would be stupid not to install another gates in another place. This is why this project carries this magnetic power. Nobody can buy this project. Nobody can charge tickets for the project. Nobody can own this project.
To have people all over the world see New York celebrating again and see New York embracing the arts and embracing art in the parks makes perfect sense.
I think we needed this splash of color right before the spring to keep us going. So I'm very grateful.
Christo and Jeanne-Claude are rare for an engineer or someone like myself, once they come up with the concept, to give you the freedom to explore it and to go design it and come up with a prototype for them to approve or not approve. But very few people that I know in the real world will let you do that.
These are two artists who, in the nicest sense of the word, are characters.
We enjoy it and we like to be with our gates, and we don't like to spend any time with anybody talking like you. We like to go with our gates during the daylight. In the evening, we can talk to journalists.
Because we waited to see our gates for 26 years. And Central Park is open to all. And each one will have a different experience, and all experiences are valid.
This is still one of the key places in the world where the kind of thinking, the kind of experience, the kind of courage it takes to produce important art exists.
When this project opened, I said there'll be people that like the gates and people that won't. There'll be people that think it's art and there'll be people that think it's not art, but they will be talking about it. And that's what great art should be. It should provoke your mind to go into new areas and to see what you want to see.
Thousands of school children have come into Central Park to view the gates.
I like it better like this, because it's more colorful. I feel it's a great thing because you get surrounded by all these art stuff and you just see, wow.
I really like them. They're beautiful, and I think it's a generous contribution from the two artists, Christo and Jean-Claude, and it's free, so that's a good thing.
It's a sensual, visual, emotional experience that they'll never forget. It enhances our life. It makes life seem larger and more open-ended and hopeful. And if you had that experience as a kid, it's a wonderful thing. You can build on that for the rest of your life.
I think it's extremely cool, their work in the park, as far as they're taking the time to plan and put so much of their own personal resources into such a project for the love of the work.
You get a feeling for nature at winter. The color is man's imprint on nature. And since it makes everybody feel so good, that good feeling is spread around to everybody. And for that, Jean-Claude and Christo have created something really extraordinary.
I've never seen so many people in the park on a Saturday morning or in winter. I mean, this is great.
Everybody has a smile on their face. They love the project. People are talking about it in restaurants, on subways, on the ferry. Have you seen the gates? Have you been up to take a look at Central Park? It's been transformed. And it has been, and I think in a very positive way for the city, and not only economically. Of course, that's a great impact for the city. But I think just the general mood has been uplifted in the wintertime because of this project, and I think they're going to miss us when we're gone.
I just wanted, on behalf of, I suppose, 8.1 million, less a handful of critics, people who live here, say, Christo and Jean-Claude, thank you.